That was a spectacular performance for him to have 15 strikeouts and no walks. And those conditions, you saw how it affected the other team and their command. And we get 13 walks. I don't know how many wild pitches and so forth. And quite frankly, I'm going to tell the team this. It reminded me of a spectacular performance years and years ago when I first came to the Division I level. A guy named James Popoff pitched in Omaha under a driving rainstorm on a normal grass field in Omaha because we tried to get the game in because it was a CBS National Championship game the next day. And he went the distance in this steady rain where the field was muddy, the mound was muddy, wasn't a turf field, and just kept doing what Kenyon did, just pounding the strikes in. He was the story of the game. He dominated the game.
Next to have an Oregon kid when those conditions.
Yeah, that was an accident. You know, I should have shut up and we should have played at 2. It was sunny and we'd have been by the fireplace by now. I apologize to everybody. It was an educated guess because we saw the thunder and lightning, and you don't have a choice of playing through that. It's a mandatory 30-minute delay, so I didn't want that to affect the game. And of course, losing Kenyon, who has really emerged as a guy, and unfortunately it backfired on us. Or it might have helped us win because obviously their Southern California kid did not adapt to the conditions as well as Kenyon did.
You get any flashes of PD and whatnot, seeing him go out there with 15 Ks?
Well, he struck out the first 9 guys, so and he wanted to finish. You know, rain delay, 106 pitches. Some of that probably was that he could have maybe got 18 strikeouts. You know, that was just the tops. But you know, we were the adults in that situation, and the worst thing that could happen is you have a golden arm like that and he gets injured or something trying to do that. But he certainly, there's no question who the MVP of the game was, for sure.
Coach, last night you mentioned this team was unconfident. They were trying to do too much mentally. Did you see a difference today in where their heads were at as opposed to where they were last night?
They had fun today. We didn't execute, quite frankly. Had some bunts get away from us, some slashes get away from us, and left a lot of guys on base again. But they had more fun, and I thought they were more in character. Instead of over trying, they were more relaxed at the plate. So from that aspect, I thought they were much better, and they took advantage of the opportunities. So heck, you know, when you've lost 9 out of the last 10 and 6 in a row, winning feels really, really good right now. So.
Well, also last night, you guys had those 2 innings that sort of got away from you, those 5-run innings. You had that 2-run, they tied it up, and then Kenyon managed to get out. When you're sitting there and you see him get you out of that inning, does it feel like there's a bit of a difference there, or does it feel kind of normal as is?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a gasp, quite frankly, where we left some guys on, and we turned crooked numbers into 1s, and we get 2 runs, and then all of a sudden it's boom, 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 and it's tie score, and you're going, oh. Yeah, we kind of let them back in, and quite frankly, I thought we left them in the game instead of putting them away. The good news is we came right back with a 3, and that's a good momentum switch. And we try to play the game within the game, and I thought that was a real critical 3 that we came right back with.
Big play for Spencer too to kind of come right out of the rain delay, and then
we need more rain delays. I guess we hit with guys in scoring position a lot better after the rain delay. I'd like to tell you that we went in there and broke down their swings. It had everything to do with me, but it was probably that they just relaxed and, we get to play again. And so instead of being all amped up and trying too hard, they were relaxed, and we had 3 quality RBI hits in a row. That's been a while since we've had that, so that felt good. And I'm not trying to bag on our guys. That's what happens. Baseball, the greatest Hall of Fame hitters of all time have slumps, and they leave guys on base, and it's baseball, and it's such a beast of a game mentally, and our guys I love my kids. They're trying and they're having fun and all that. They don't want to be crummy sometimes, and I don't want to be crummy sometimes. They're trying hard. I like watching Jacob Goldfarb play too. He plays really hard. He plays at the right speed.
Is he okay after he kind of had that?
Yeah, he had 3 gashes in his knee, and then he ends up sliding hard in the catcher again, and he plays the game at the right tempo for me. It's not dirty stuff. He just plays really hard. And he's one of our catalysts. There are other guys like Gasser and those guys that play hard too, but he does some knucklehead stuff sometimes, but I love watching the kid play.
Leadoff spot, he got on 5 times today and got on 3 times yesterday. He's adapted to that well.
He's embraced that, and he's making us go, and he's right in the middle of all of our rallies. And so good for him. We need to get some more guys on board on that, hopefully, and that is contagious. You know, Spencer gets hit that bases loaded knock, and then Gabe gets his, and then Johnny gets his, and that's contagious. And so is popping up contagious. Unfortunately, that's the beast of this game.
What would a series win do for this team moving forward?
It would mean that we won one series. You know, I don't want to get out in front of, that's not a Doug for you know, I hate to get too big picture with this group. You know, it's just one game at a time right now. Certainly the confidence factor, it's been a while since we had a series, so hopefully we can get it. And then we'll worry about our next game after that.
Did you have anything to tell the guys during the rain delay, or did you just try and get them to relax?
No, it's not our first rain delay here. We talk about it all the time, that you can't control Mother Nature, you can't control when the umpires say you can't play or you can play. And we talk about them having a professional nature to that. Be ready mentally to when they say play, that we're physically ready and we're mentally ready, and it looked like we handled that pretty well this time.